Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian here, D3 Topics Gamer, and boy, I never thought I would live long enough to see history be made over the last number of days, because with the announcement that Halo is now coming to PlayStation, which means now the official Microsoft Xbox Trinity is now on PlayStation, I think it's fair to say that when it comes to PlayStation and Xbox, the console war is now officially over. I know, right? Unbelievable. What a time it is to be alive. Woo! Ooh, it's so good to be a PlayStation fan. Now, if you do happen to enjoy this video by the end, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, keep track of me and all my future videos. Remember, if any of you guys have any videos you'd like me to do, whether it's a review or a ranking or just discussion in general, please let me know what you'd like to see in the comments down below, and I will try to get it out as soon as I can. So, now, console war is officially over. The Xbox brand, as far as we've known it over the last 25 years, is probably going to die. Highly unlikely that Microsoft will release another definitive hardware console for the Xbox brand. And so I think it's fair to say that this actually could be the last true console war. This might be the last one, because we already know that the PlayStation 6 is in early development and will probably be out late 2027. And I already know that the Nintendo Switch, which in my opinion is not really a true console, that's more of like a hybrid between a console and a handheld, it just got started. And with Microsoft's Xbox, its current Xbox, not selling very well at all. I mean, increasing the price of their Game Pass and increasing the price of the console, where console isn't selling very well, isn't really a smart business decision. It's just kind of crazy that it actually is entirely over. And you know, the funny thing is that if you really know your history, do you want to know exactly when the console war, at least for Xbox, officially ended, or at least the beginning of the end started? I know when it was. It was June 10th, 2013 at E3. And you know what the funny thing is? I was actually there when it happened. I was actually at... It might be hard to see. I was actually at that E3. I was actually there as media. But it's kind of crazy how all of these events kind of lead back to that singular moment. And from that point on, the Microsoft brand never recovered for Xbox, because the Xbox One would go off and it wouldn't sell as well as the PlayStation 4. And then the same thing has happened for this generation. And how badly the Xbox brand has been for this generation, I would be very, very surprised if Microsoft would actually want to go again and make another definitive hardware console. I would be very, very surprised. And odds are, with Forza doing as well as it has on the PlayStation, and I'm sure a lot of people have had a lot of fun playing Gears, Halo is definitely going to sell like hotcakes when it comes out next year. I mean, I know I'm going to get it day one, and I'm sure a lot of other people will. And they've already announced that moving forward, the rest of the other Halo games will also be coming to PlayStation. So heck, we might be getting a remake of Halos 2, 3, possibly Reach. And I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that, because I know I will. But now that the console war is officially over, what is that going to mean for the future? I'm not really sure. I mean, competition is good for business. It's always good to have a little bit of competition, because if there's no competition, then one company might get complacent and then the quality of gaming will start to go down. And that's really my concern, because now some people will say, well, the console war isn't really over because what about Nintendo? The thing about Nintendo for me is that Nintendo has always been a brand that has targeted a completely different audience than what Microsoft and Sony have targeted. I've always felt the console war was really between those two, and Nintendo was out doing its own thing, targeting its particular audience. I mean, that's why the Wii did so well. But if we actually go into the next generation of gaming, and let's say it's just PlayStation and let's say the Switch 2, which I don't really think it's ever really been competing with Sony's PlayStation, to be fair, because again, I don't view the Switch. I mean, as cool as it is, it's more like they define it as a hybrid. It's like a souped up handheld in my opinion. It's all in power wise, it's always been a generation behind. It's just kind of, it's gonna be funny. Like, I mean, maybe someone said that maybe they might make some sort of weird PC hardware device for Xbox to keep its brands going, because the Xbox, Microsoft still has ownership for a lot of real definitive gaming publishers. So yeah, I mean, what would the gaming landscape be without another Xbox? I mean, if we go into the next generation and let's say it's just PlayStation 6 and competing against I mean, not really competing, but going alongside the Nintendo Switch 2 in PC gaming, I mean, that's going to be a little bit weird. I mean, odd. I'm not really sure. And heck, I'm already worried that the next PlayStation is going to be a digital only device. And if it is, ooh, I've been saying it for a long time. That's going to be it for me, because I do not support pure digital gaming in the slightest. So as excited as I want to be as a PlayStation fanboy and a PlayStation consumer for well over 20 years, I got to admit, it does feel a little surreal. I mean, trust me, as much as I love PlayStation, I've always had a bit of respect for Xbox and its fans. So there's a lot of real dedicated fans, and they're feeling very uneasy about their future of this brand that they've enjoyed for the last 25 years, and I can totally understand that. I can't imagine what that would be if I was on the opposite side, but it's just it's a very weird time, and it's a confusing time. I mean, I think Microsoft has handled this generation of Xbox just absolutely poorly. And they end up spending all this money to buy up all these companies, all these gaming companies. And so they were like giving out these promises that they were going to be putting out just a massive slew of exclusive content that would drive people to go pick up an Xbox. And that plan may have seemed just backfired. And they're just throwing up their hands saying, heck, well, if we can't make any more money off our own brand, we might as well outsource it, focus on software, and that way more people can enjoy our product and we make more money. And I think at the end of the day, that's really what all these companies care about. I mean, maybe some people care about, fan loyalty, but at the end of the day, they're a business and they will do whatever it takes to make the most amount of money. And they know with how successful the PlayStation 5 has been, putting Halo on it means that they're going to make a lot of money. It might even be possible that Microsoft will make more money off of Halo from PlayStation than it has on its own console. I mean, it's a crazy idea, but it's very possible. And so, yeah, it's just an unusual time. I mean, I'm filled with joy, but for the present, but also a bit of concern for the future. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you a PlayStation person? Are you excited that Microsoft pretty much admitted defeat? Are you just happy that the console war, perhaps the true last console war, has come to an end? Or are you just happy that, heck, more people can play games? Maybe the idea of only play exclusives on one console is an old idea, and maybe everyone should have the ability to play whatever the game they want on any device they choose to pick up. I mean, that's certainly an idea that's been floating around for the last number of years. So yeah, I would just love to hear you guys' thoughts of just the whole situation in general. Share your thoughts with me and everyone else in the comments down below. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time.